All right. I think we should be live. Let me know in the chat how you can, if the volume's good. If you're watching this after the fact, feel free to skip ahead. And just futzing around with some settings here. For some reason, I think it went private. Because, of course. Yeah, I think we're live now. Yeah, I think we're live now. There's that echo. Okay. Okay, can you hear me good? Okay. So a little bit of technical difficulties earlier on. Not too sure why the stream went private all of a sudden. But we'll get the ball rolling. Red, purple, orange, and green. We'll call you guys Team South. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. So we've got the Valis as green as the Koreans, his pocket Darvoy as the Tatars in orange, Zastosi as the Chinese in red, and his flank Natch as the Franks. On the other team, Team North, Kylar as the Khmer in gray, in teal, his pocket Firebeer as the Goths, other pocket Ganji as the Mayans, and Kamigawa as the Bulgarians in yellow. So one avenue of attack for both of these players. Lakes fairly close together. On the other side of the map, also one avenue of attack, and then a bit of a strange corridor situation here. I'm getting some error message about the audio bitrate. Let me know if you guys can hear me, but should be okay. So it's like Valis and Kamigawa seem to have agreed on where to divide their bases. Kamigawa might want to add a little bit of a palisade over here just to protect. And yeah, if you're joining us now, I'm getting a message from YouTube about the not receiving enough data. Should clear up in about 30 seconds or so. Let me know how things are on your end. I'm getting conflicting messages here. But for now, Ganji also trying to poke in here. But his teammate walls us off right as Darvoy comes. gate has been closed. So they get all these 6 boars, and let's see if he tries to pull the boars. Oh yeah, is this possible? Are we gonna see a 6 boar pull? Nope. For now, just building houses, maybe trying to get the villager count up before he does that. 3 boars here for Ganji already. Hi, Alam. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I appreciate that. And thanks for joining us live. We're just getting started here. First game, Rage Forest. Don't forget this boar. I'm really interested to see if Kamigawa is going to try to pull these 6 boars. Oh, this was open? Ooh, Green didn't realize that that was open. I don't think we did either. Nope, never mind. Will he try to pull at least 3? Certainly looks like it. Okay, there we go. Oh, attracts the attention. Oh, Alam, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Is that a barbell? I appreciate that. Thank you so much, and thanks for joining us live. Hopefully more and more videos on the way. Snow leopard gets taken out. Boars are in the base. Villagers moving to the back. And yeah, it looks like Yellow did add a palisade wall here, although now the base is coming under attack. Oh, I always love to hear that you guys enjoy the videos. Glad that it's that it's enjoyable. You know, new YouTube channel. You're never 100% sure. Oh, what the hell was that? Kylar, why did he do that? Was his villager already about to die? Look how close he was to the town center. No, now he's going with a second villager. Follow along her journey as well. That was a sour loss there for our Khmer. Let's see if this villager does any better. At the same time, it looks like Firebeer also pulling boars. These ones should already be kind of damaged, right? Okay, so a few players starting to hit feudal. This villager looks like he's gonna make it. Good use from Firebeer of the scout to block the way. Oh no, no, not again. Not again. History repeating itself. Oh no, oh no. Oh my god, is she going to die? I don't want to click her health bar, I want the suspense. I think one more hit and she dies. Oh man, what a save here by Kylar. Look at that. 9 HP. Okay, she was pretty safe. 9 HP is not bad. Wow. Bit of bad luck here for our Grey Khmer. Hi, Natural Born Patriot. Oh, damn. 1.7k kills, 1k dead. Now that sounds like a good long game. Kamigawa shooing away Valis' attempt to break into his base. What civ were you playing, Natural Born Patriot? That was a lot of kills. Okay, purple. Let's take a look at the resources. Usually when you see a market and a blacksmith, you know they're starting to bank a few resources. Natch here. Okay. 100 gold away. 666 food. Take that to mean what you want. Oh man, good corralling, like corralling cats or herding cats. What's the expression? Well, 1.7k kills is not bad at all. But yeah, welcome. 2v1 here trying to break in. Cattle, children, same thing. So we've essentially got only 4 avenues of attack here. Yellow has given up on the boars, has walled in both sides with stone. Although left this little chunk of this little beach exposed. And green building right on this tiny piece of land here, building a dock. Oh, it's so annoying. I don't know about you guys. I personally hate when a lake forms part of a wall off. Okay. That's probably doing more damage to his own palisade. Look at Zastosi. He's got a siege workshop. He's got a monastery. Him and Darvoy are up to castle. Natch in 8 seconds will be in castle age as well. 2 fire ships in here, but 2 fire ships already out. What's going on here? Okay, no, never mind. Oh my god, these snow leopards on this map. They are very aggressive. No one here Magyar, right? No Magyars. Oh man, now Kylar tried to break into Natch's base. Natch returns the favor, although take a look at this. Got a few spearmen in the production line. Red has to be a little careful here. Does not know exactly what's about to pop out of these barracks, or out of this barracks. And if he can get these, okay, he gets the first scout. We have, okay, gets a mangonel. Oh, one of the spearmen gets converted, but now the monk is out of faith. But there's a reinforcing monk here on the left. He gets another spearman. Oh, Zastosi with the converts. Epic play so far. Is he continuing to build spearmen? Yes, he is. Might want to wait until he's got a few more before he releases them out to fight. Now we've got 3 fire ships. How many in here? Just 1. It gets evicted now that the HP is at 20%. And together with the tower. Oh, what's in this dock? Another fire galley. Oh man, Valis is refusing to give control over of that lake, even though it's not his lake. Zastosi brought a villager too, by the way. That's not going to help from a direct hit, but look at this, 4 mangonels to 1. How do you survive this? Monk is also heading over, but why is the spearman not moving? So now this entire area is safe and secure for Kylar. Look at this. Oh man, Valis. He can be so deadly when he pushes. A Krepos countering a castle. Not too sure that's really what you want at the moment. Will he at least get the Krepos up first? No, he abandons it. He abandoned it at 50%. And now look at Valis. He's got a dock here that's nice and safe. 500 HP left on it. the same time, Zastosi pushing in with a blocking dock of his own. Yikes. So Team South fairly in control of the pace of the game. Zastosi even putting down infrastructure here behind enemy lines that's not a dock. Has to be careful with this fire ship not to take perfect movement. Oh, but does end up losing it. Now the dock's gonna die as well. Okay, so all of Zastosi's aggression here is over. Natch has built a gate. Kylar might want to wall that off. What's our Bulgarian doing? He's expanding backwards. Abandon, I hope, the Krepos. Okay, good. Valis has... Oh, no. The last thing you want to see pop out of a castle when your defenses are barely ready. Demo rafts being built here. Is 4 freaking war wagons with +2/+2. That is going to be so annoying. Red pinging over here saying, hey, we didn't succeed in our first attempt. Let's try to go in through the north. Kind of looks like he's going to kill his own mangonel. Valis continuing his push. Korean towers to the front. Castle to the back. 4 war wagons. Is he producing more? No, he's going with the petard. So this lake here has been lamed. No more fishing for Kamigawa. Let's see the petard do some damage here. Okay, no, for now just waiting. Oh, secondary wall off of house is not going to defend you very much against the petard. And look at our Chinese Astosi catching this castle being put up a little bit too late. You are not a Sicilian. You are the Goths. And now you've lost another mangonel. Although, with the one in the back, okay. Oh, wow. Hero mangonel. Taking that mango count down to just 1. 2 monks, though, might be a problem. Actually, 3. No, 2. 2 monks, 3 villagers, and a mangonel. Eagle trying. Remember, they do get a nice bonus against monks. 8. Go attack the other monk. He's wololoing you. Oh no, he's gonna lose his eagle. Oh, it doesn't really matter. There's 4 more where they came from. There are enough to attack every single unit here. Fantastic defense, fantastic hold by Ganji, streaming more and more eagles across the map south to deal with this. How are they going to deal with this, though? Their Bulgarian has been dislodged. His base is under siege. Krepos, not my favorite place to put that Krepos, but secondary gold, secondary stone is secure, so he is mining. Quad man, yeah, I'm a little earlier to yesterday. I was so tired, and I figured, you know what, maybe I'll start a little earlier today so that I have a bit more glucose floating around the brain. Plus, I figured it's Friday night. We'll do a bit of an earlier stream, and then we'll see. Maybe, maybe watch a movie or something. She is still doing well, thank you. She is still waiting to pop. But Wednesday is the date that we are that we've been given, so but we'll see. Could be tonight. Could be any day. Ooh, just thinking about it makes me nervous. Happy, excited, but nervous. The cigars. I think my brother is probably gonna take care of the cigars. But thanks, yeah. That'll be fun. What is happening back here? This is Stosi with a little bit of a housing project here. Wadman, I forget, are you down in the US? I'm telling you, sometimes my brain, I need to have like a Coke or something before I start live streaming because I forget a million things. Right, the West Coast, yeah. So you guys don't get Cuban cigars, right? They're illegal in the US. Here we have them. And honestly, I mean, I like Cuban cigars, but they're not my favorite. The rare times I do smoke cigars, I used to love sitting on my balcony. Monte Cristos, I like Romeo and Juliet's. I forget where they're from. They might be Dominican. But I used to absolutely love just sitting on my balcony in the summer. A single malt in one hand. Probably something from Scotland. And a cigar in the other. Oh no. Tatar Keshiks are inside the Bulgarian base. What has he done to start defending this? Nothing. He's converted one war wagon. And now it's attached to these slow-moving monks. Yellow is abandoned ship. Look at this. No villager in sight. What the hell is this guy attacking, by the way? What was that? What was this Keshik attacking? Very strange. And now it's up to Ganji. First he saved Teal. That being said, Teal has started doing the good old Gothic parade push out of here. Keshiks versus Elite Eagles. They are fully upgraded with El Dorado, 100 HP. He just needs a few more of them. Can't really take on that many. Ballas is here also, our Korean with these hand cannoneers. So again, we find ourselves with one team pushing in through one side, one team pushing in through the other. Surprised no one's brought any kind of siege here to cut a path. Great wall for our Chinese as well. How many walls does he actually have? Not that many, but why the hell not? Purple is being overrun at the same time as yellow is being overrun. Natch and Kamigawa. Oh, and Kylar's brought the big guns out. What are the upgrades? +2 armor. And how are they gonna... Here we go. Okay, so somebody did bring siege. Our Korean. No surprise there. Halberdiers at the ready. Eagle warriors at the ready. 3 Trebs waiting to be deployed. Army supply for Ganji. He is capped out. He is at 67 supply. But there's 74 army supply heading here over from the Tatars. At this point, maybe leave one area, one of these wall piles open so you can create a choke point, maybe? Oh, he deletes them all. He wants a big engage. I don't think this is enough halberdiers. Eagles leading some of them on a merry little chase, but I don't think this is enough halberdiers. Oh no, he gets swamped. Double crossbow. One of the few upgrades in the game that actually does what it's called. And look at this row of Chinese castles ready to defend. He must have seen these castles by now. Yeah, he has. Chukanus versus elephants. The Chukanus are getting mowed down. But there's enough castles here to make this a very, very costly. That wall delete was very poorly timed. I agree. That being said, our Mayan is just spamming halberdiers, which is not bad. Is there trade up for Team South? Yes, there is, but it looks like they haven't. Oh no! Why did Darvoy not upgrade his trade carts to move faster? What the hell is this? Why are they so slow? Why are they still moving at a 1? Let's zoom out and see kind of what the entire theater of war is. It looks like they're pushing in kind of through the center. Oh no. Timorid Siegecraft Siege Engineers, 19 range on these Tatari Trebs. That is gross. Our Bulgarian is trying to run away, but I don't think he's sent any villagers to finish building those town centers. Huskarls are out, but they are running into Frankish swordsmen, and that was a poorly timed attack as well. That being said, these ballista elephants are keeping a lot of the enemy army at bay. And look at Teal again. Just pushing in with how many barracks? 9 barracks is pretty damn good. Remember, those are Goth barracks, probably with perfusion. So 9 Goth barracks is the exact same thing as what? 30 regular barracks? 30 generic barracks? Oh, the halberdiers crushing it. But the hand cannoneer follow-up here out of Valis is going to be hard to deal with. Might want to send some Huskarls north. They love eating hand cannoneers. Korean siege ransacking. Tatar Keshiks ransacking. Blue, what do you have? He's got no resources, does Ganji. So his 60-70 army supply is now 24, 27, 30. Korean towers moving in, but they're going to meet Bulgarian Kreposts, who, by the way, they outrange because they've got Yupsong. So they've got 13 range. I like that the Keshiks are drawing out these halberdiers into cannon fire. At the same time, though, Purple's dislodged, kind of. Still has a fishing fleet. It definitely does look like Team South is going to take this, even though they are falling apart here. Our Frank has already relocated up north to cooler climates. Ballista elephants say, I don't care about your 2 castles. I am pushing in. Remember, at this point, Huskarls come with a very good attack bonus against buildings. Look at that, +6. Yeah, I agree. I think once Ganji is falling, and it's not if, but when. Oh, no. It's a matter of if, but when. Unless, again, our Goth pivots north. Ballista elephants, what the hell are you doing? I don't think these guys... Do they have an attack bonus against buildings? Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? 4. More importantly, 2, 3 Trebs. I mean, Ganji's got some infrastructure. The problem is, take a look at his resources. Ganji's broke. He's got 9 food. That is abysmal. His villagers are all hiding. Some of them are still working behind a few palisades. And now our Goth is being raided. Emergency castle. But will the Keshiks allow it to even get up? No, they will not. It is at 60%. What is raiding here, by the way? Yellow's villagers are attacking Purple's. In the midst of all of this, our Bulgarian fights back with what few resources he has. But the real story here is Darvoy pushing in with these Keshiks. Okay. I mean, look at these barracks. Look how fast they're producing units. Of course, right as I click, the production stops. So Teal is kind of stabilizing. The problem is they're stabilizing temporarily with nothing to defend against any kind of heavy siege. So you can build halberdiers all the live long day. If you have nothing to engage into these Korean onagers with 1 minimum range, not 3, 1, they will do this to you all day long. You will not ever close the distance. Top of map, orange is now raiding teal. Oh, man. Oh, this one Keshik manages to get the town center down to 20%. How sour. How sour is that? But the Bulgarian villagers They've had enough. They are getting their pitchforks, their torches, and poke by poke by poke are going to kill that Keshik. At the same time, Eagles are trying to distract. But again, you have nothing to engage into this Korean army. Halberdiers will save you from the Tatars. They will not save you from this. You need the most epic of trebuchet shots. Okay, gets 2 onagers. Cell phone there by the onager to the left. And now all your trebs are dead. Now Keshik reinforcements are here. I'm surprised the team is still in this. Although maybe not. 41 ballista elephants are a pretty good army. Might want to start helping your teammates out. 41 ballista elephants would turn the tide of this war. But the question is it too little, too late? Is he building any more ballista elephants out of here? Yes, he is, but where are they going? They're going south. Kylar not realizing that this is a team game, deciding to pivot south. Purple has been dislodged, but so have yellow and blue. Army supply double for Team South. And again, just no response. 69 kills, only 3 self-owns. Fantastic, fantastic out of Valis. But yeah, if there's nothing to respond to these Korean siege onagers, then there's no real point in continuing the game because they're going to steamroll through everything and all the halberdiers in the world. I mean, what is Team North building? He's got 10 eagles and 2 huskarls. The 50 ballista elephants are down south. Blue is pinging here. I wonder if he's telling Gray, hey, get your army up here. Hi, your mom. That was a pretty crazy game, right? Pretty damn crazy game. Not every day you see, I think it was over 300 Shotel warriors. And just as many camel archers. MBL has been on a tear recently, by the way. I don't know that this is what Ganji really needs to be doing right now. I mean, what he's done inadvertently, I think, is stopped reinforcements from Orange. Orange realizes that, builds a castle in this position. Those two never disappoint. Yeah, MBL has been on a big old tear recently. He has taken down a few of the big players. Oh, he's been doing it full time? No wonder. You can tell. Oh man, 132 ballista elephants, but way too little. Yeah, a result of the game that surprises no one. I wonder if Kylar should have pivoted north with his ballista elephants. He's got 46. They're slowly streaming over here. His is the only army that can contest this. Yeah. These hand cannoneers, maybe even the onagers, if they don't get the greatest of attacks. But that was very yeah, that was a bit of a strange game, not gonna lie. Oh, and by the way, I have a little treat for everyone. If you're watching this after the fact, Jerry has been playing one-on-ones. So we're gonna close off today's live stream with a Jerry 1 versus 1. In the meantime, though, where are I think this is the one we just saw. Yeah, I think this is the one we just saw. And so let's take a look at the next one. Well, that was a nice quick game to start the evening off. One side just completely collapsing, the other side putting a, let's call it a defense with an asterisk. So what do we have here? Orange, yellow, blue. And this is definitely Team South. Okay, so the team name works out. Speedic as the Incas. In orange, his pocket, Zastosi, this time as the Sicilians. The Viper as the Cumans. So, Natural Born Patriot. We'll see how the Viper plays the Cumans here. And Jamjack as the Aztecs on his flank. On the other side, For Volley as the Persians in teal. His pocket, Jordan as the Bohemians. Go Toba as the Bulgarians in red. And Shades as the Celts in green. Not too sure what to make of this spawning location. Not that good. Wow. Not a lot of room to maneuver. And I don't like that he has to decide where do you build your military infrastructure. You build it on the left or you build it on the right. Either way, you're a long distance from the other side. And either way, you've got this big north-south corridor from your base directly to the Viper's base. On the other side of the map, easier to wall off. This is so much easier for Volley. One wall off to the north, one wall off to the south, stealing turkeys. And look at this. Gobble, gobble, the Viper pointing it out to his teammates saying, hey, guys, I think they're stealing turkeys. I can't be sure, but I suspect. And 2 turkeys waddle their way back to our Persian base. Good get here for Teal. Speedic with a double wall off. Why are they beating around the bush so much? Why not just attack that unit already? And that's exactly what they do. Toba expanding. No one's taking lakes yet. Oh, this is a sour lake here for Team North. It's behind a whole bunch of forest that they have to clear. This, I guess, is the easiest path, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles away. Okay, so they've agreed to wall the area off. Let's see the Viper as he tries to bore pull. Good use of palisades. Let the scout take care of that croc. Now the question is, will the Viper take 6 or will he take 3? Only takes 3. Let's follow along on his journey. His villager is pretty damaged as well. Oh, is a Stosi's scout a little bit in the way there. Okay, so you should make it home nice and safe. Where's Blue's villager going? Is he going to the corner here to get the boars for himself as well? He's discovering this little patch. Orange getting 1 boar for himself. Okay, so the docks are starting to go up for purple, for green. Gray has not taken his dock just yet. Viper has. Zastosi has, but this is, again, this is sour. That's a sour loss of a good amount of food income for Team North with this one dock that's one lake or pond that's blocked off. Green, oh man. At the end of the day, not a lot of wood, but still a long time to construct this. And again, I worry here for Team North for 2 reasons. One, I don't like this base spawn at all for Shades. Because again, you don't know where the attack is going to come from. Is it going to come from the south or is it going to come from the west? I guess with the wall off here, you do have some time to defend against this. And then the loss of a 3rd lake here for them is really, really bad. But I guess, no, look at this. This is so sour. The Team South's resources, nice and in the open. Team North, theirs is behind a forest. A good amount of gold in one location, though. Anyway, we'll see how it all works out. Not exactly a 1v1 Arabia match here, but I still think resource locations and base spawning playing some kind of important role. The boar should catch up. Oh no, beautiful block here by Shades. Right as the boar was about to catch up, and oh, okay, does manage to get one more shot off on the villager. Gets all three. Let's take a look at our wall offs here. Okay. Viper in feudal first. Not the usual 7 villagers, going up to 10 villagers to finish construction of this town center. Good location. The stone, the wood. Not really taking any gold, the Viper, just yet. Vorpal for Jamjack. Let's see how that goes for him. Oh, he loses. The boars get bored. Loses control of them. Oh, and then decides to just go for 2. Okay, so no Beast Master here for Jamjack. You need at least 3 boars. Red wants to get the hell out of the base here, attacking Yellow's palisade. Oh, the Viper pulling 3 more boars. Oh, his scout blocking himself a little bit. Brushing up against these tusky boars. And it looks like the Viper should be able to get home nice and safe. The only issue is this one villager down south means that there's no villagers up here. Luckily for him, he is the Cumans and he is in feudal. So these palisades go from 250 base palisades, or generic palisades. The Cumans get an extra 3rd HP. So they are a little bit tankier. Shades with a very aggressive location for his blacksmith market as well. So we know, take a look at his food count. Holy, 1,000 food. Just needs a little bit of more gold. Although with the market, I suspect he's probably just going to sell some, yeah, okay. He sold stone and wood to get his butt up to castle. Does still have enough stone for 1 town center. Hi, Daniel. I know, I figured I would start earlier today. I was testing the waters with an earlier start time. But, you know, I set the video up about 10 hours ago, but I made an absolute huge mistake. And for some reason, it set it to private. So I went live and it had 0 viewers for about 5 minutes. And I said, you know what? I don't have the most viewers in the world. I think I might have the best viewers, but I don't have the most viewers. But I usually have more than 0. And then I looked at the settings. I'm like, Isaac, you idiot. You made it private. This is absolutely terrible here for Shades. If you're going to stonewall the whole thing. Although we'll see if he does. For now, I don't like the use of these structures. This is 750 HP, 250, 1,000 HP, very weak HP between the your opponent and your base. But yeah, I figured I would try something new, but I completely bungled the notification for it. And so, yeah. Exactly, your mom. I stream for myself and for no one else. Okay, so the Viper doesn't even want to defend his palisade. Did he lose a villager? What the hell happened here? It looks like he lost a villager. This guy must have a kill. 3 kills on Red Scout. And now he's going to trap Blue as well. But we'll see. What is Blue's HP? Oh, this is so close. Oh, I thought it was going to be a murder-suicide where they kill each other at the exact same time. Oh, Bobby, there we go. Okay. Well, I'm glad you could join. That's why I was experimenting, because your message yesterday, I wanted to see maybe an hour difference is going to make any kind of any kind of difference. But I'm glad you could at least join. I'm sorry it's still 2 a.m. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out a better schedule for live streaming, but I screwed up the notification for this one. I set it to private accidentally, and so nobody actually saw that it was starting earlier. That being said, it's about 7:45, which is usually when we normally start. But yeah, I'm gonna play around with an earlier, maybe an afternoon stream over the weekend. I'm trying to get as many of my daily videos pre-recorded and uploaded to YouTube before the baby comes, so that there's no interruption in the daily videos. And so if I can get a few videos recorded and out tomorrow, I should be streaming a little earlier. And I'm hoping Bubby you'll be able to catch it if it's a bit earlier. In any event, I don't plan on going anywhere. So whether if I stream this week or next week or a month from now, it will eventually, there will be an earlier stream. I just haven't figured out the mechanics. Do I want to go one day early, one day late, one day early, one day late? Or do I want to just do early streams at certain times of the week, like the weekend? This is a very interesting location for Zastosi to build these houses. It's going to attract the attention of the alligator, I think, once he starts building this one, but he's got plenty of room. I don't know why he felt the need to go all the way to the back here. Hi, Daniel. Happy Friday. Glad you could join. We are at the 20-minute mark of the game. Close to 25 when the players start getting all angry and antsy to fight. Oh, that's nice of you, Bubby. Yeah, of course I'm gonna... I'm trying to get as many videos as possible. The good news is there's a lot of... I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there's a lot of very exciting games coming up. I'm talking Hera, I'm talking the Viper, I'm talking Mr. Yo. MBL has been on an absolute tear. Leary has been playing a lot more, which is fun to see. Vivi has been playing more. I heard that Hwang has just completely given up. I think he deleted his account or something, which is upsetting because he's a very fun player to cast and watch. But yeah, no, I'm trying to go... I'm trying to record as much as I can ahead of time. And then, yeah, that way I at least can, once the baby comes, you know, you guys won't have to hear baby yelling in the background. Although you might, maybe you will, who knows? It'll all be part of the fun. You hear babies yelling everywhere else in the world, I think. Restaurants, airplanes. Why the hell not during a live stream? Okay, so he is creating a secondary wall off shades. So this is what I was talking about. Does he go left or does he go right? It looks like he's kind of pivoting right with this very thick wall off to the left, but an equally thick wall off here to the right. Why is he not trying to at least take some of these resources? Okay. Viper moving in to support his flank. Two castles. I hate the location of this castle for Jamjack. There is literally no way to defend this castle against trebuchets. If purple gets trebs, and purple is going to be in Imperial, by the way, in 3 minutes. Jamjack, is he... Oh, Jamjack is already in Imperial. But there's no way to defend this castle against trebs. There's no way you can put trebs anywhere in front here. Oh yeah, Bubby, we've got one on the way. At some point in the next week, it's going to be arriving. Assuming everything goes according to plan. Viper first to Imperial? Doesn't look like it in this game. He will be there in 3 seconds, but Jamjack is already there. Is he getting trebs? No trebs for him. Doesn't have the gold. Oh no. Say goodbye to sleep for the next 6 to 12 months. I already have trouble sleeping. I think last night I woke up like 4 times. Macaw flying over everything. And here we go. What is under attack here? Oh, they've managed to insert themselves into this part of the base. Our Persian not ready for this. Has no army except for 5 light cav. Actually, you know what? When your opponent goes monks and mangonels, light cav is pretty much the perfect counter. So actually, beautiful move to go for the monks first. Should lose 1 of these light cav, I think. Does lose 1. And that's it. All of Jamjack's aggression here. Jordan later to imp. Oh yeah, no, and I think Jordan's castle better placed, by the way. Look at Jamjack's castle. It's right against the forest. So all Jordan needs to do is place a treb right here, right in front of his castle. And there's nothing that Jamjack can do to defend against it. Absolutely nothing. Our Celt building more and more. I really want to see the new... Oh man, what the hell is it called? Guys, remind me what the Celtic stronghold, right? I want to see it heal allied infantry real bad. And with the Bulgarians as his partner, we might actually just see that. For now, in the north, the battle is being prepared. To the south, the battle has started. Very ballsy barracks here out of our Aztec. Especially since there's a castle right here. And you know your opponent already has light cap. But uh-oh, the Vipers here with elite step lancers. Not the greatest upgrades. Still 45 seconds away from iron casting. So they are just at a +1 attack. But that is enough. There is nothing here for our Persian to defend. He is building an emergency wall off. Beautiful. Okay, look at this. This is usually something the Viper does. Why is the Viper attacking the thing? Attack the villagers. You have 1 range. You have 1 range on the step lancers. Attack the freaking villagers. Okay, trying to brute force his way in, succeeds, but they're going to take a bunch of castle fire. Jordan's castle does go down. And you see the Viper has 1 tile where he can fit his trebs. Jamjack has none. So this trebuchet needs to start working. Oh, no, it turns around. Okay, our Persian protecting Jordan's base from this human incursion. Yeah, Bubby, me too. I have a million questions about the new technology. What do we have? First Crusade. I absolutely hate that they nerfed the First Crusade. Not gonna lie, I think the First Crusade got caught up in the whole Flemish Revolution controversy. It did not need to be nerfed. 35 sergeants is a good amount of sergeants. But where's he going? Oh, he's going south. I would love to see Woad Raiders take on sergeants. Let's see who what the better unit is here. I mean, the sergeant has insane armor. Look at that. 7 melee to the 3 of the Woad Raiders. 85 HP should be fairly similar. Yeah, actually identical. But the attack on a Woad Raider, 18 at the speed of 2, is very bonkers. These guys attack on a 13 at 2. But Woad Raiders can't build donjons. Our Persian is collapsing. Jordan has built a huge amount of infrastructure here. Bombard cannon is out. Army supplies, Team North very much ahead. More and more units streaming across the map for them. We have Bulgarian Cavaliers. Upgrades fully upgraded. Woad Raiders fully upgraded. Yellow pinging his own base saying, guys, help? Help, please? And this is what I'm talking about. 25 sergeants is not that many. Oh, the Viper is absolutely getting ransacked here. 2 emergency town centers going up for him. But Woad Raiders and Cavaliers eat town centers for breakfast. +3 attack against buildings for you. +0 for you. Town center lost. The Viper, does he have any villagers anywhere out on the map? Let me just highlight everything and see what the hell he does have. No villagers for him. So the Viper is in trouble here. There's not a lot where he can run away to. And look at how freaking quickly these town centers are falling. Viper is getting completely wrecked, and he doesn't have the ability to run away. Oh, he might just die here, to be honest. He's got 21 villagers. Where are the 21 villagers? I don't see a town center anywhere, and here we go. Kamayuks. Kamayuk side-swiping our Celt. I mean, it looks like the Viper's building infrastructure. Oh, he's got 6 villagers in his castle. He's got enough stone for 1 more town center. He's turning around, basically telling his teammate, guys, I can't do this. I'm going to die any second now. At the same time, Speedic is finally pushing in. Correct me if I'm wrong. The new stronghold, it doesn't heal your own infantry, right? It only heals allied infantry. Oh man, Woad Raider is just so freaking powerful. Hi, Brian. We are well, thank you. Brian, I made an announcement about half an hour ago, and I'm gonna repeat it because you're gonna love this. We're gonna end tonight's stream with a Jerry game, but it's not a 4-on-4 Jerry game. It's a 1-on-1 Jerry game. Jerry has been playing a lot of 1 versus 1 games, and we are going to end the night with that. I am very excited. Apparently his elo is 1800. I didn't know that, but it makes sense. Yikes. Woads are now pushing back Speedic's entire army, but the sergeants are here. They're cutting off reinforcements. The Viper survives, by the way. Only 25 villagers, but because he had to pivot back, all of the aggression here has stopped, which has given Jordan an opportunity to push out. How the hell are these 2 castles still up? I have no clue. Jordan just throwing away halberdiers at this point. I guess he's super duper rich. Does have a lot of good trash resources. And our Bulgarian has switched into Hussars, engaging with sergeants in a choke point. I don't think this is going to work out to our Bulgarians' benefit. Again, these guys have such tanky armor. Look how little damage 2 Hussars are doing to 1 sergeant. My goodness. At the same time, here come the Incan champions. Remember, the Incas now, by the way, have one of the coolest, one of the coolest changes they made. All of their, well, not all, a vast majority of their units now cost less food. So I think in Imperial, it's what, 30% less food? So you have a champion that usually costs what, 60 food? So now it costs basically 40 food, 20 gold to spam champions. I think champions are included in the list. Let me just check my notes real quick. I also have to turn on my light because it's getting dark here. Yeah, all militia line, spearman line, eagle, skirmisher, slinger, Kamayuk, janitor, condottieri, petards, and Shalat warriors. So my goodness, has the Incan champion become a spammable unit. What an absolute awesome change that they made to give the Incas, to make them even more powerful, which a lot of people don't like. Castle down. Woad Raiders moving forward. I'm just checking the actual discount. Yeah, 30% cheaper. So 40 food, 20 gold. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. for me as well. Sun's starting to go down. So we have an interesting stalemate situation here. To the center of the map. A stalemate situation here. The Viper is back with a vengeance. 67 villagers. Still has all of his fishing fleet. 44 fishing ships. So somehow, Gray... Oh, what the hell is this? Somebody, I guess, was waiting to clump up their carts. Let's see how much gold these guys take. 124 gold per trip. Aufnitzes are out for Jordan as well. Over here, it actually looks pretty damn good for Team North. Although our Persian has nothing. 10 light cav? At this stage of the game? I'm not sure that's really an army. Off the back of 108 villagers, I think his army should be much bigger than that. But oh man, the Bulgarian Celt push. It is starting to pay off. God, they just demolished structures so fast. Our Inca, he's out of food, even with that discount. Look how much wood he has, though. Sell some wood. Viper moves in, picks off all the Hafnizas, it looks like. Does lose a whole bunch of Step Lancers in exchange, though. Was that really worth it? Look at all the dead yellow bodies. I mean, don't get me wrong, each Hafnitsa, each bombard cannon is 450 resources. So losing 3 of them is basically, what, 1,350 resources? Celtic Tower is not something you see every day, but in come the Bulgarian siege rams. Yeah, Cav Archers would have been very good picking off those halberdiers. You need anything that'll pick off halberdiers if you're going to go with Step Lancers. Oh, they're going to run into a wall. Viper's going to say, what the hell? This was open a minute ago. Wait, what the hell was that? What is he doing? Okay. Poking and prodding. I mean, the HP is going down. It's not going down very fast. In the meantime, Gray has been dislodged. Viper's economy is so-so. Team North has a 70 army supply lead, 100 civilian populations lead. And now the Celtic sieges here. Does look like he got Furor Celtica, though. Man, look at that ram with 400 HP. Even the Bulgarian ram is at 270. 270 HP on a ram is already bonkers, but 378. Yabba hubba, that 40% extra really does. Oh no. Woad's in the trade route. Orange is dead, by the way, it looks like. He's building basic skirmishers. Oh no, our Inca. Our Inca is about to get steamrolled. And all of this infrastructure is falling. What is this, by the way, for Jordan? Oh, man. I'm trying to double click on this. 45. Okay, that's a good, healthy amount. Looks like he also cut a path here. But the Viper notices. Is this fully walled off? Yeah, it's fully walled off. Does he have the Bilbo Baggins upgrade? Of course he does. Bilbo Baggins and Gambesons now, by the way. Look at the stats. They're basically like mini Teutonic Knights. 9 melee, 6 pierce armor. Yeah, it looks like Team South is collapsing. They do have a higher army supply, though. And Team North's army supply, a lot of it is in halberdiers and light cavalry. Now Hussars. Why did the Viper keep inserting himself into this nook? He must know that they walled it off on this end. Oh no, did the villager leave the gate open? Oh no! The villager left the gate open. The Viper leaves a contingent behind to leave it open for the others. Oh my god, if Team South could make a comeback from anything, it's this. All of a sudden, 37 fully upgraded elite step lancers are in inside Team North's base. How sour of a little move there by Jordan. That was very sour. And now the sergeants are back in force. 71 sergeants. I don't know why it took me here when I clicked them. Let's see them take on these Woad Raiders now. In more equal numbers. Equal or not a word. 38 Woads, 27 sergeants, a handful of halberdiers. Halberdiers melt immediately, of course. Oh, but there's a Celtic onager. Oh, the movement speed. The movement speed is what's going to kill blue here. Ouch. Ouch. Look at that. Look at all those dead blue bodies. The Viper not really getting much accomplished with these 20 plus step lancers as I thought he would. But do not discount any of these players. Our Bulgarian moving forward. More and more sergeants. Such a fun unit to watch. I love the armor on the sergeants. 7, 8. Step lancers. A lot of donjons. And now we've got the battle of the tankier melee. Who has it? 9 for our Bulgarian, 7. 85 HP to 60. What a bloodbath. I still don't know who's going to win this. Bulgarians to the north. Sicilians to the south. 16 attack against what? The 15. Sergeants take it. Wow, what an epic fight. And now these Trebs are going to go bye-bye. Well, don't chase them. So they're holding here. Somehow Orange has stabilized. But we'll see for how long. 5 Celtic siege onagers on the way. Wow, what an epic game. Yellow was trying to hit trade. I don't think he hit him very hard, to be honest. Oh, Hufnitsa's exposed again. But now we've got some Persian Cavaliers. They are behind, though. Oh, that speed on the Cuman Step Lancers. What an absolute... Will he get the last one? He gets the last one. Man, the Viper and his suicide squads. Wow. Okay, this is probably the worst thing that Shades could do right now is stop and take down walls. You have the momentum, you have the trade, you have the heavy siege units. Move in and hurry up. Oh, our Bulgarian didn't learn his lesson. Yikes, what a massacre. What an absolute massacre. What's happening here? Oh, they're clearing up some infrastructure. Wow. How the hell? I mean, look at the scores. Team North looks like they're very much ahead. But if our Inca can hold this, I don't know that they're You like that move, huh? The Viper crushing those Hufnitsas. But look, 11 already. 11 more on the production tab. 3 already out. I don't know why our Celt is retreating from, what, 3 champions and a sergeant. Blue needs to move his sergeants north. Although he can't really. Oh, no. Now the Scorpions are out. This is going to be very bad. You have to go back with your Trebs. Yeah, you can't fight this. The Viper just going pure meme build right now. He's going pure step lancers. He's circling around the right side. He's trying to find an avenue of attack. He sees these two Hafnitzas. He sees a third one over here. And look at him going the long way around. But our Persian, he's not going to get caught sleeping on the job. Volley discovers this. A handful of paladins. What are the upgrades on them, by the way? Fully upgraded as well. And yeah, now Orange is, I think, dead. There's not much that he can do. This is all structural defense. He's got 4 army supply. Oh, what the hell happened here, guys? I'm just gonna rewind real quick. What the hell happened here? Oh, the Viper was peacocking. The Viper was busy peacocking. And this is what happens when you show off. Oh my god. Wow. Jordan punishing. And the Viper's resigned. After that loss, the Viper is done. He has 0 army supply. Orange is being run over. Wow. I want to go back. I want to see exactly what else the Viper had going out on the map right now. Let's put it in slow motion. First of all, I wonder why he was doing this. What else was going on the map? Was he being attacked somewhere else that he needed to focus elsewhere? No. All of his attention was there. He's not building any units. Nothing's in the production tab. And wow, what a sour loss. What an absolute sour loss here, and a fantastic hold by Jordan and Volley to the east, and an amazing push out of our Celt and our Bulgarian. Oh, you Viper. I really wonder what the thought process was behind that. Why he was showboating a little bit there. Either he was looking somewhere else on the map, but I'm trying to figure out. He wasn't under attack anywhere. I mean, Orange is dead. 5 army supply, not much that you can do. That was an epic game. Which one? I think that was this one. Ooh, we've got a Jerry game. I think we've got a bunch of Jerry games. Oh, there's Jerry again. There's Jerry again. And this is the one we're going to end the night on, guys. Jerry as the Mongols taking on the Berbers. So that should be a lot of fun. Let's see this one. Thanks, Bubby. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I know it's super late. Let's see the teams here. Blue, red, and purple. I'll call you guys Team North. Good luck, Natural Born Patriot. So Savvy Empire as the Dravidians. This time Jerry in the pocket as the Persians in blue. The other pocket Marcos as the Celts. And last but not least, ooh, Avada Kedavra as the Aztecs in purple. Opposing him on the other side of the forest, Sir Radiant Leaper as the Cumans again in yellow, just like the Viper was a second ago. Nolo as the Tatars. Earl as the Hindustanis. And Silver Star as the Bohemians. Jerry inadvertently taking his teammates' Piggly Wigglies. I thought he came under attack there for a second. Oh, maybe that's... Okay. We'll see what kind of shenanigans. Do you think Jerry's gonna do a town center drop? Builder takes a little bit of damage, but not too much. And now he's here to support his teammate. Not a bad wall off by Savvy Empires. Yellow, very unfortunate spawning position. Stone, gold, all exposed here. Big open space next to purple's base. So Radiant Leaper is going to need some help, I think, walling this off. But for now... Oh, is he stealing pigs? Oh, that's sour. More and more players stealing pigs. Savvy Empire's villagers trying to huff it home after building all that... Building all the palisades, and their reward is to get attacked by a snow leopard. Where is Jerry going to pull boars? Let's see. Yeah, there's a few. No, there's no boars here.
Oh my dear.
We'll follow along the villager's journey. He can't be pulling just this one boar all the way from there. Where the hell is Jerry's villager going? Okay, he's going to build a... Okay. 2 lakes apiece for the teams. Red has taken his, gray his, orange his. And blue is now Jerry going to take. I wonder which boars Jerry will take. I thought he was going to pull this boar as well. In which case I was going to say, what an absolute long-ass distance to pull a boar. He might still do it, by the way. He might still do it after he finishes building this dock. Or maybe the villager will stick around to build another. He actually, no, never mind. He's got 20 wood. No, villager is sticking around to do some fishing. Casting her nets. An absolutely ugly, ugly wall off here. Savvy Empire not happy with one outpost. Okay, adds a little bit of vision. There's a bunch of ibex here. Radiant Leaper with a very interestingly placed barracks in the middle of nowhere. Looks like Abracadabra is taking his first boar. We'll see if these ibex create a problem for the pathing. No, they do not. And look at that, Marco's helping out. I love seeing teams when they help each other out like this. Daniel, I would love that. We'll play some old live streams for him and say, what were you thinking here? What were you doing there? Okay, he does see these boars. Jerry doesn't have any good boar pulls, to be honest. They are all very far, and they are all in leopard territory. 3 boars for Silver Star. 1 down, 2 down, and a 3rd as well. Let's see what kind of shenanigans Sir Radiant Leaper can get up to with these militias. He's got the usual 3 out. Where are they, by the way? 1 over here. Blue pinging. Saying, hey guys, I've discovered the source of the militia. Are you going after ibex? Are you really going after ibex? Okay. I mean, I guess that's something to do. No more food on you. That is, I guess, something to do with your units. Oh, that looks like a snow leopard. So one of these guys, oh my god, look at the HP. Man, snow leopards. Snow leopards just absolutely unrelenting. They don't care who they attack. Oh, so Jerry's not taking the boars down here. Jerry, instead of making himself at home up here, probably wants to put up a few more docks before he sends his villager home. His settlement, how does it look like? Oh, that crazy person. Oh, he's pinging over here. Men-at-Arms defensive out of Abracadabra. Yellow still has his 3 militia. I don't know. Sometimes when I click on the units at the top, it takes me to the middle of nowhere. Maybe it's trying to do an average between the 2 militias that are here and the militia that's here. By the way, Jerry just lost his scout. Okay. Nolo is back. Marcos has to back up. See, the issue with the wall off right now that I have for Team North, take a look. I'm going to zoom out. So yellow hasn't walled it off, which means Team South has access to all of this. Look at all this space that they have control of. Right? I mean, green could have walled it off here, north, south. In any event, we'll see how that all plays out. Oh, look at Jerry. Jerry's accumulating a lot of food, also a lot of gold. 600 gold for him. Second town center. And now Abracadabra returning the favor. Seradian Leaper under attack. There's also a archer here. Where did the archer come from? By the way, no wall off between these two players, so they are just happy to play this Arabia style. Very defensive palisade here for purple. Aggressive military structures, whereas yellows is off in the middle of nowhere. Yellow has to be careful. How has he not lost a single one of these? I mean, they're better. They're not that much better. Oh my god, 1 HP. Oh, he turns around and the guy, just a stiff breeze knocks him over. And now they're attacking villagers. Okay, but our Cuman has scouts out now. Man, do they move fast. Holy, do they move fast. Our Aztec needs to wall off a little bit better, I think. If any, you know, when you're playing against the Cumans on Rage Force, it's you're kind of okay. They need a lot of room to maneuver. We saw the Viper last game struggling to maneuver around a whole bunch of structures and try to get at those Hufnitzas. Sometimes he did, sometimes, like we saw right at the end, he didn't. But when you leave the Cuman this much space to run around, I don't know that you necessarily want to do that. Very aggressive castle out of our Bohemian. Hussite wagons are starting to come out. Oh, you'd love to see it. How many docks now for Jerry? Still just the, does he still have his villager here, by the way? No. So 2 docks only. Okay, more players starting to hit Castle Age. Yellow, the last on his team to hit up. Abracadabra, the last on his team. No surprise there. Usually when they're opposite each other, they both take a while to get up. Yeah, you see, this is, you shouldn't have revealed this unit, I don't think. 7 pierce armor. Elite has 10 pierce armor. And look how annoying he's being with the monk. I hope we get to see Hussite reforms. Not a upgrade we see a lot, but basically turns monks into trash units. No more gold cost at all. Okay, Gray has opened up a path. For what? For scorpions. Not bad against feudal age archers. But they have to connect. Oh no. Some Celtic Knights come out. They have gone a long way to get here, by the way. No nearby infrastructure. This is where they're coming from. That is a long, long road to travel. This one scout says, I'm helping, I'm helping. Radiant Leaper's in trouble. Second lowest score in the game. Gray is nice and safe behind these palisade gates with that mangonel, by the way. Oh, and look at this. Our Aztec, our warrior monk civilization is going to start being so annoying with these monks. Yellow has not even had an opportunity to escape with villagers, although he does have them in the north here. So we'll see what kind of shenanigans he gets up to. And remember, Cuman's feudal can build a second town center, so he's doing okay. Oh no. What is happening here? One villager gets teamed up. How many villagers do you need to take out one villager? Apparently 16. My question is, what the hell are Green's villagers doing here? Were they just right-clicked chasing this one Bohemian villager? If so, good job. Moving north. Our Dravidian, I don't think we'll have time to get this wall up. Oh, I guess I was wrong. And now a few monks, rather a monk, stuck on enemy on the wrong side. Okay, leave your wagon there. Sour. Oh man. Let's take a look at Yellow's base again. Oh, just one more bolt and that annoying spearman. How many technologies? Oh, look at their HP already at 60 HP. And how many more of these knights from our Celt? Wow. Sir Radiant Leaper is getting 2v1, but he found himself a nice little nook here, by the way. This is not bad at all. He's got a good amount of food. Why is he not building villagers? What is he building instead? Nothing. He's building villagers down south. He's in Castle, a third town center going up for him, his own monastery as well. But is it too little too late? Okay, does wall himself in. Oh man. Are you gonna attack? What are you waiting for? Oh man, our Hussite wagon's taking the long route. Oh, will Jerry see the villager? He sees it now. Villager's gonna die. Villager's gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. 5, 6. It took 6 volleys before that castle did a single lick of damage to that villager. Now Green is pinging here saying, hey, let's pivot this way. But look at this. Look at this. Our Aztec is coming under attack by Hussite wagons from the other side of the world. Human Town Center is up. 65 HP now on these monks. They don't know anything about this little area. If they did, they would engage into that right away. Radiant Leaper. Oh, look at this as well. So good job staying alive here by Yellow. Purple and red, despite the fact that they have such a scary army here, are not really getting much done. And now there's also a castle up for Tatar. Oh, the knights are going to be able to squash this. At the same time, they're trying to bust their way in here. Yeah, they see it now. They see the stone wall. Jerry continuing to expand. What is our Persian doing, by the way? Jerry's going war elephants. Or rather, a war elephant. 450 HP. What is attacking you? Oh, Jerry's bombard cannon. Jerry's multiple Persian bombard cannons are slowly attacking our Bohemian. I wonder if Silver Star got a little too cheeky, a little too cocky here. sending a few Hussite wagons this way, sending a few Hussite wagons this way, as opposed to just trying to brute force his way in. Because now his position is under attack and he's got no army here. He's got nothing here to defend this. And he's got hand cannoneers. He's got an elephant warrior. Oh my god, an elephant warrior. A war elephant. These are some heavy, powerful units out of our Persian. Supporting castle being built by our Hindustani. Oh yeah. She turns around and says, not today, Snow Leopard. Still 65 HP on these monks, but how many of them? My goodness. 15 Aztec monks. These guys are still trying to bust their way in here. A very backwards base from our Dravidian. Same thing for Sir Radiant Leaper, our Cuman. Somehow our Cuman has survived this. Again, I said it before, even though red and purple had such a scary army. I mean, knights are scary any time of the week if you're in feudal. Any day of the week if you're in feudal. And then Aztec monks on top of that. No block printing just yet. He is just now heading up to Imperial. But look at Jerry. Third highest score in the game. He is taking down castles left, right, and center. Oh no, you're gonna lose your elephant. Decides to delete it instead. That is the risk of the chunky boys. One extra town center, two extra town centers. Let's see how yellow is holding now. Oh, now it's gonna be more difficult. This castle will lame the primary gold, which is gonna make it very hard for a Cuman. How much is left here? Still 2,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, yikes. Jerry's army is about to get swamped. Emergency wall up going up for him, but leaving a big chunk of his army behind enemy lines. Still just a 2 docks. Look at Jerry. Look at this. 27 fishing ships. Man, I love the new change to those fish traps. Being able to put them right underneath the boat. Oh, purple? Deletes his castle. I wonder why. Maybe he wants to let red put up a castle? But now this Cuban castle is going to go up first. Oh, what a wall off here. Brilliant. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Radiant Leaper holding on with every shred of strength that he can. 2 castles that were supposed to go up here for Team North are not going up. By the way, how much damage did he do? Okay, so it looks like the Hussite wagons busted in, but then died. At the same time. Still 65 HP. Yeah, sweet fish boon for Jerry. I mean, this is off 27 fishing ships off the back of 2 docks. Oh, here we go. Let's see it. Tatar, super fast moving hussars against these Aztec monks who are now trying to run into the castle. Oh, they just got absolutely wrecked, but so did the Tatars. The hussars. 16 left. Trade cart, trade cart. We've got hussars and a castle fighting halberdiers. Not the perfect. Not the perfect trade for you. Okay, now he's got block printing. 80 HP on these monks. 3 more techs away from having 95 full HP. Yeah, I'm glad we actually got to see a Aztec player going full on monks. He's got 5 hussars, does our Aztec. I would love to see him convert a stables and take a few shallot start producing a few shallot warriors. Stalemate here to the north. What is going on? These guys know the point of the game is to kill each other, right? So far, not much is happening. Our Hindustani producing a whole bunch of Hussars. What are all these texts? Grand Trunk Road, Timurrid Siegecraft for a Tatar, Heavy Siege Onager for our Celt. Yellow is getting compressed more and more into his base, but there's 19 ranged Trebs. Oh my god, look at how far away they are. I shouldn't say 19 range. I don't know. Yeah, they don't have siege engineers just yet. So the balls are not a flamin'. They will be in how much? 32 seconds. Jerry pushing in. Where the hell is Green, by the way? His contribution is 2 mangonels for our Dravidian. Is he at least gonna pump out elephants? Something? What is his infrastructure? He's going barracks? Okay. Alright, we'll see. That Woot Steel upgrade is just absolutely bonkers. Natural born patriot, you were playing with a market abuser? Oh, you've got to be so careful here. Why are your Hussars engaging halberdiers? This is a lot of Hussars, though, out of our Hindustani. I like that he's pivoted south, leaving the Bohemian to take care of himself with 7 Haufnitzes. And now these guys have 19 range. Gray's castles? I don't think so. I don't think any more than usual. Where is his castle? No, just the usual 11. His Trebs, though, with Timurrid Siegecraft and Siege Engineers, 19 range. I think the longest... Look how far away they are. Oh my god, look at them shelling at these barracks. Look how far away they are. Holy sh... Haufnitz is holding the line against our Persian. Yeah, I've tried to oh, look at this. There are people who are such experts using Saracens with the market, and I just can't wrap my head around the economics of it. I know the numbers. I know, for example, at what I mean I don't know it off the top of my head, but if I would play Saracens, I'd Google it real quick. But at what price it makes sense to buy food, at what price it makes sense to buy or sell stone, etc. And I have played against Saracens who were, or I've casted games where, ooh, this one poor halberdier took 7 Hufnitsa shots to the face, where they just use that market to rush up to castle, and it's so powerful. I don't know the exact numbers, though. I think with food, it's something like 123 or 132. There's a 3 or a 2 in there. I forget exactly what. Tatars, not quite fully upgraded just yet. Silk armor and leather archer armor on the way. That'll give them a nice big boost. I'm generally a fan of any strategy in this game. Oh, Custeliers. Or not, what the hell am I talking about, Custeliers? Bad eyesight, guys. Step Lancers, basic, +1 attack, no other upgrades. What is Sir Radiant Leaper doing all the way across the map, though? Where do these guys even come from? Yeah, I guess that would it would depend on what you what's defined as market abusers. I've read various definitions, especially on Reddit. You guys know I love going on Reddit. That absolute garbage heap of opinions. I don't think they ever agreed on any definition there, but Oh my god. Speaking about abuse, what about monk abusers? Look at this, 80 HP on these Aztec monks. Yikes. Oh, wow. Seradian Leaper are doing a good job gutting Jerry's entire base, and now Jerry's fishing ships are under attack. Oh no, his teammate, Savvy Empire, has been wrecked. Atlas, exactly. I told you guys, when I want to waste like half an hour looking at random photos of puppies and cats, I go on Instagram. Oh, look at how far these freaking Tatar Trebs fire. If I want to get depressed about the world and the state of the world, I go on Twitter. And if I want to be made feel like a complete absolute moron, I go onto Reddit. Oh, it's closing in though. That Onager is closing in. All it needs is 2 good volleys. Oh, why are you, he's going after... Oh, he went after the Cav Archers. 26 monks. We've seen Valis and Ganji do that before with the Aztecs. I don't mind it. It's an incredibly powerful strategy. Jerry, emergency castle going up, trying to stem the tide of this Bohemian Hindustani. These guys have Shatagni, by the way. Yes, they do. 9 range on a hand cannoneer. In my opinion, one of the deadliest upgrades in the game. This is going to take about 5,000 years to get those docks down. And oh, sorry, I don't know why it took me there. 1 Jaguar warrior, oh, tries to take down a town center, fails miserably. And look at this. Here's an interesting question for you. We've seen in the past where a unit is converted and they lose their unique upgrade. Why is this trebuchet that was converted still have Timurid Siegecraft if it's been converted? Why is that? I thought they lost their unique upgrades, right? We saw elephants being converted and then they lose mahouts. Although now that it's actually, you know what? Never mind. Now that it unpacked and repacked, it lost Timurid Siegecraft. Look at that. That's hilarious. So I guess if you convert it while it's packed, it's converted as is. Oh, fast castle and then start shitting out knights. I mean, again, I'm not a fan of, or rather, I'm okay with most strategies, if not all strategies. But yeah, it must be super hard to defend. Well, I mean, yeah, Purple's got an army of everything that he can convert, except for two Jaguar warriors. But no, it must suck to go up against Natural Born Patriot. Were they Saracens that you were playing against that were doing that? I think the only thing I would say is that I agree with you. That being said, it is still a valid strategy, but I think it's because it's quite hard to do. Persians, oh. It's market use and abuse is such a finicky thing. You have to know how to do it so carefully. Your economy has to be fine-tuned like a violin for it. Otherwise, you overshoot the mark and you end up hurting yourself more than you end up helping yourself. So I guess maybe that's the trade-off. Kind of like with monk play, right? Like this, it's such an incredibly powerful, ridiculous strategy. Like like Quadman, you were saying, like all these monks is so powerful, but then yeah, Atlas, you're basically making the same point I'm about to make, which is it's something you have to know how to do so carefully, because if you don't, and in a one-on-one, it's much harder than in a team game, because in a team game, you can have your teammates support you with halberdiers, you can have your teammates support you against these hussars, but then look at this. A few trash units get into your army line, and all of a sudden, your entire army is gone. And all the gold you spent is gone. Your economy is not built for anything other than monks. And so I guess the trade-off with these kinds of strategies is, yes, they're annoying to deal with. Yes, they're dickish. But it's not the same, I think, as just a standard military play of get up to castle, get out your buildings, and so forth. So I guess the game kind of has like a, what am I trying to say? Like a built-in fail switch or fail safe that, you know, not everyone can, I don't think even high elo players can do it really well, to be honest. I've casted a few games where I was very confused by the market shenanigans of some of the players. By the way, Jerry going full commander and crossbows here. 65 wood makes them trash, but they're just crossbows. 7 range, 8 attack. He's gonna need a lot more than 18 of them if he wants to do any significant damage with that. Atlas, exactly. And by the way, the same with the market strategy, right? You get swamped by knights, but if you defend it and if you can get into their economy, or at least get the markets, all of a sudden they're very frail and fragile. What happened here? What's under attack? Oh man, Jerry is under siege. These Sophonisas have 6 pierce armor against a unit that attacks on an 8. Ha, Daniel, funny. How many deathmatch games have we seen? My goodness, those Persians. Such a crazy versatile civilization. Such an incredibly powerful tech tree. And here we go, the monks are back. But take a look at his other army. He's got 4 trebs and a bunch of monks. You see, if he had to build his own halberdiers, he wouldn't have 27 monks. Cannon galleons are out as well, elite. 15 range. And so in a team game, it's so much more pronounced when you use these kinds of strategy. Oh, we got a one-on-one action here. Does manage to get the convert. Action in the center as well. 1 pikeman. By the way, how's Jerry's fishing fleet? Oh, it's dead. No more fishing food for Jerry. His team is down about 4,000 points. A Georgia man. I wanted to go to Georgia for so long. I mean, look how long it takes these guys to kill champions. There's 3 states down south that I can't wait to go down to, just because I have a list of places I want to eat at. New Orleans is one of them, even though I'm not into seafood that much. NOLA is one. Georgia, and then Mississippi, I've heard, has really good food. And look at Jerry. Jerry's basically dead. It looks like we're approaching GG territory now. In Illinois. Oh my god. Let me tell you about a trip I took to Chicago. Speaking of Illinois, I think it was my first year in university, 2001. We took a trip down to Chicago, and I wish I remember the name of this barbecue place. and we went into this barbecue place, and they were closing in half an hour, and they just basically gave us, you know, we were like 18 years old. We were like, oh, what do we heard good things about your place. Can we have some barbecue, please? And they're like, of course, here it is. And they brought out literally all the food they had left, and we ate like kings. And it was some of the best barbecue I've ever had. The ribs were fantastic. The chicken was so delicious. Oh, man. Yeah, ribs. I love ribs. But not dry rub. Not dry rub. I'm not a fan of dry rub. I like my big slathery barbecue sauce. Kansas City. Can't wait to go there either. I've got a lot of places I still need to visit down in the US. Definitely gonna take some road trips once the baby is old enough to actually travel by car long distances. Oh, Natural Born Patriot, I am screenshotting that. Yeah, Atlas, I remember we were talking about that. Yeah, North Carolina too. I forget where it is, but there's a pizza place in North Carolina, or I think it's North Carolina. I don't think it's South Carolina. That's like famous for inducing labor in women. Where we were Googling and we were dying laughing because there's all these stories of people who go there. They eat one of the pizzas. I forget what it's. If you Google it, Carolina pizza labor inducing. Not that not that you should. But there is a pizza joint in North Carolina. This is a lot of gold, by the way. How much? 82 times 17. It's a good amount of gold. 1,400 gold or so. But we were reading about it, and these women have all these testimonials about how I ate this pizza, and then 2 hours later I went into labor. Another one was like, I ate the pizza, I was driving home from the place, and then I went into labor. Although I will say one thing, I tried grits in Vegas for the first time last time I went, a few months ago. I did not like it. Although I don't know if Vegas grits are the same as, you know, a good, authentic southern grits. I thought I would like them a bit more, but no, wasn't a big fan. One sec, I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, it's in North Carolina. Where the hell is it? Hawthorne's New York Pizza and Bar in Charlotte. Hawthorne's New York Pizza and Bar in Charlotte. Apparently, like, hundreds of women go there, and it induces labor. Don't ask me why or how. I tried sweet tea for the first time in New York City. I went to a place called Charles Fried Chicken, and they gave me sweet tea, and it was so sweet and delicious. Yeah, Atlas, I wouldn't be a very good food critic because I just love everything deep fried and unhealthy. Oh, that's basically South Carolina? Okay. Oh, man. Look at that. 700 halberdiers. Kill count. Not very high. 900 kills for our Tatar. How many converts, by the way, for our... only 135 converts. So even with the converts and the kills, he's below 300. which is the second lowest in the game after our Dravidian. So I don't know how effective the monk strategy really was in this game. Right? 135 converts, 130 kills. Second lowest total, count. I think Daniel, the guy who started the chain might be from the South. I don't know if he's from North Carolina or South Carolina, but yeah, you can tell I go to New York. Some people go to New York City. I have friends who go and they make reservations at like fancy, Carbone, and they make reservations months ahead of time. I go there and I eat pizza and fried foods and basically the most unhealthy things possible. That is just the kind of gourmand that I am. So I don't think I would make a very good food critic. Guys, we're gonna end the night on this. We're gonna see a one-on-one with Jerry. I mean, if it's quick, we're not gonna end the night on it. But let's see how this looks. Berbers and Mongols could be potentially very fun and fast-paced. Oh, why did it change their names? 1 second, guys. And I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just going to change Jerry's color because yellow on Arabia sometimes is very hard to see. Yeah, let's go with red and teal. I mean, Jerry's scouting so far is fantastic. Let's take a look at his vision. Look at this. First elephant pulled. He's located his zebras. He's still got 2 goats out on the map, although a little far afield here. This is if your opponent decides to not push his zebras and instead go towards your base, you're going to lose a goat here. But look at the scouting by Jerry. No wonder he has a score lead. Let's see his opponent's vision. So much less. With man, Hera, in my opinion, the best early game scouting because his mechanics are so clean. He locates the zebras, the ostriches, the deer, whatever, and he pushes them so quickly that he's generally the first one to finish pushing his huntables and then immediately goes out onto the map. I don't think, I mean, I shouldn't say I don't think anyone else has as clean mechanics, but in the games that I've casted and seen, Hera's mechanics are by far the cleanest in the early game. But I would say that this is very, I mean, look at this. Look at Jerry. He scouted a 1/6 of the map, literally 3 minutes into the game. He's located his primary gold in the back. He's located his primary stone in the front. Secondary gold, secondary stone, secondary gold, tertiary gold. What a fantastic amount of scouting. Let's look at his opponent. Primary gold, primary stone, the tip of the stone and the tip of the gold. But what has he not seen? The gold here to the back. Not that it's super relevant where your, third pile of resources is, but man, Jerry. I don't know if that's on par with Hera. But it's definitely amazing scouting out of him. Very high level. And Atlas, absolutely, the monks can change the tide of a game. I mean, remember that it's a 2-unit swing, right? So if your army supply is 5-5 and you convert a unit, it's now 6-4, which is a 2-unit swing. So it's not just simply I gain 1, you gain 1. All of a sudden, if it's 5-5 and you have 6-4, you now have 50% more army. So in the early game, when armies are relatively small and, you don't exactly have 30 army supply, it is a huge boon to have your monks out and about. What do you guys think Jerry's going to go for as the Mongols? What do you think he's going to build? I mean, Batters is not far behind at all. Jerry is now getting Loom. So he's going to fall one villager behind. If you guys weren't aware or didn't know, Loom takes 25 seconds to research, the same amount of time as it takes to train one villager. So if you have like the Goths, for example, that research Loom instantaneously, you'll often see the Goths take a one villager lead over their opponents. Whereas, because they get Loom instantaneously and then they can start training units, whereas you're stuck researching Loom. That being said, Jerry is first up to feudal. He's got 2 militias already streaming across the map. He's found the Hakuna Matata situation happening here. But our Berber, 2 villagers ahead, and his villagers now move a little bit faster. It used to be 0.88, now it's 0.84. Fast siege, as fast as your ass. With drill, I love it. It's so much fun to watch. Oh, look at Jerry, a little unconventional here, going for militia. Not too sure what he expects to do against Berber villagers that move 5% faster. Let's see. Will Jerry be aggressive after this? Will he be more conservative after this? Okay, he's going men-at-arms. Upgrading his lumberjack. Let's take a look at his base. Forward-facing portion completely open. His opponent has scouted basically the entirety of his base. I like that his primary gold is nice and tucked away in the back, whereas his opponent's, which by the way he just discovered where his opponent is located, is very forward-facing. This is going to be very problematic here for Batters. Daniel, I definitely did not get that reference. Atlas, exactly. It means who the hell knows. For now, Jerry's getting a barracks. Although, will he? Let's see. It's 200 HP from evicting its tenants. And now Jerry runs away. He takes a bit of damage to his HP. His opponent's scout. Teal is also a little hard to see individual dots on Arabia. Daniel, give us a hint where that reference is from. Turn around. You have an archer that you can snipe here. Jerry notices, pushes back. Man, Jerry's army supply is nice and big, but for a second there, he was housed. Right up until the moment he lost a bunch of units. Our Berber now 1 villager ahead. Let's see it. I love these random cactuses, or cacti. I'm tempted to make my thumbnail for this video the usual, image, but with a tag that says, now with 20% more Jerry. I wonder if that'll entice him to come onto the chat and talk to us. A show where all the main characters are food. A TV show where all the main characters are food. Yeah, I was thinking Sausage Party too, but that's a movie. Jerry unrelenting. What else is moving across the map? Skirmishers, okay. But back home, he needs something to defend. His woodline is exposed. Is walling himself off. I don't mind this at all. A show where all the main characters are food. Okay, so it's obviously an animated show, or is it like adults in dress up? I like the inclusion of skirmishers here for both players. So far, foot archers are the name of the game. We are still in feudal. Jerry's got 12 villagers on food to the 7 of his opponent. He's got a lot less wood, which tells me he's not very interested in building archers anymore, or at least not in big quantities. Army supply basically identical. Villager supply batters is ahead by 2. Adult swim. Oh, is it that one? Something friends? Something friends? Or friendly, or... Something friends. Where one of the guys is a soda cup. Let's take a look, by the way, at the what we're working with here. 3 skirmishers, 3 archers, and a spearman. 2. So Jerry's falling behind in army supply. He's also behind in villager count. Resources. He's also down in resources, although has a lot more food. Aquatine Hunger Force. Okay, but these archers are now kind of trapped, but they're getting the high ground. Let's take a look at relative HP. Oh no, these batters is army here. Okay, reinforcements are here. My Adult Swim experience is Robot Chicken and Rick and Morty. And then there's some show, Something Friends, or something that my cousin has been trying to get me to watch for the longest time, and I keep, for some reason, not watching it. Oh, wow. Jerry has managed to stop this advance and stop it in a big way. He's now 7 army supply to 4, but he is falling behind in villagers, not banking any resources. The way Batter's economy looks, it looks like he is trying to go up the castle. Another archery range for him. Where do we think our Berber is going to go? I'm surprised he built a second archery range, especially if he's starting to bank resources now. I would have thought maybe cavalry. Switch into cavalry if your opponent is going heavy on the foot archers. And man, okay, no, the cavalry switches from Jerry, but this is a lot of food. Okay, he cancels the extra unit production. Oh, never mind. Bloodline, horse collar. Oh, Jerry, I'm starting to get worried for you. Your opponent is 250 food away from going up to castle. Although he might want to end it before castle. Look at this big armies. 2 big armies that are about to clash in the middle of the desert. Skirmisher control absolutely abysmal here out of batters. Enters into the minimum range of them. You are not Incan slingers, skirmishers. One guy says, F this, I'm just gonna hang out here. I don't want any part of this. And Jerry with 88 food, his opponent 200 food away from going up the castle, is trying to bust his way in. Oh, look at Batters, he's so cocky he can hold this. He's building a farm right in Jerry's face. Jerry, you need to punish this kind of cockiness. You don't want to let your opponent showboat like this. Oh, now this woodline is exposed. By the way, Batters, take a look at his base. One thing I didn't notice is all of his woodlines are forward facing. These are very exposed woodlines. He has very little wood here in the back. 1,600 only. Jerry, in the meantime, is taking more and more of the map, securing these backwards forests. I never saw Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Aside from random clips on YouTube. But anything that would drive a wife crazy is a-okay with me. I quote Dodgeball all the time, and my wife, who, when we first started dating, I made her watch Dodgeball because that basically tells you everything you need to know about me. I can quote that movie from start to finish, and that annoys the hell out of her. Batter's here with a bit of a traffic jam, so this wood line is lamed. This is lamed. This is lamed. He's in trouble, but he is going up to Castle. Jerry nowhere close. But again, I ask you, why is our Berber built? Why did he build a second archery range? Remember, all of their stable units are 15% cheaper in Castle Age. Knights, light cav. Now he's tech switching, but he doesn't have any structures out. And Jerry is here. Man, is Jerry aggressive. Is Jerry the Smurf account of Mr. Yo? Robot Chicken was absolutely fantastic. I used to watch that and laugh my ass off all the time. Oh no. And now Jerry's attack force is getting nullified here. Does have a few more scouts. And he is finally going up to Castle, but a knight already out. Or in the production. No, is out. Heading north where there's no army to fight. Need to pivot south. Need to get these scouts. The Snuggles bit. What is the Snuggles bit? Maybe it's my age, but I'm Mr. Pickles. Yeah, my brain is usually more into the South Park and Family Guy references. I think I missed the rise of Robot Chicken by like a year or two. Okay, another stable. Our Berber playing to the strength of his Civ, although no actual upgrades except for one armor upgrade. And now Jerry, how is he planning on responding to this? Also has 2 archery ranges, a little bit more forgivable for the Mongol than the Berber, to be honest. Our Berber has 0 villagers on stone. Tower has gone up. Where his primary stone's in the back. Needs to start maybe mining it a bit more. I mean, if Jerry goes Mangadai, if Jerry goes Cav Archers, our Berber has the perfect counter unit to that. But you need a castle to start pumping those out. Your mom, we are watching a 1v1 Jerry to end the night. Oh, cartoons can be absolutely wrecking. They're oh, is he gonna bust in before? Jerry, don't hesitate. They can do things in cartoons that you would never be able to do in adult cartoons, exactly. That you could never do in real life. One scout defending a relic. I don't think Batters is going for relics at all at the moment. The worst time for a lion to attack right now. Why is Jerry going after the ostrich when his entire palisade infrastructure is coming under attack? Oh, because he's moving out with crossbows. Silly caster didn't see the crossbows. 25 army supply for Jerry to 15. 10 knights, 1 camel against 3 camels. More streaming across the map. Second town center going up for our Berber. Still hasn't secured his primary gold. You can turn around and fight this. You know that, right? You have 2 defensive upgrades. He's got 1. Could have at least engaged with that before the crossbows came. Our Berber using that amazing 15% discount to pump out more and more stable units. I think he's going to reach a critical mass where he's going to be able to overwhelm whatever Jerry has here. I mean, 11 probably not, but add 3 or 4 more. Okay, 13, so 2 or 3 more, and he should be able to swarm over this. You should definitely get ballistics as soon as possible in Castle Age. Absolutely. Oh, now there's a +1 attack upgrade as well. Here we go. We're going to see a big ol' engage. Maybe not. Get the high ground. Somebody take the high. These are very steep hills, by the way. There we go. There we go. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, batters. Oh my god, he's producing 3 nets at a time. Engage already. Take the high ground and engage. Okay, he does. Beautiful. Splitting off of the army to the left. 6 knights and a camel. While these camels get wrecked by the knights. I think Jerry overestimated the camel attack bonus at the moment. An absolute disaster here in the center of the map for Jerry. At least move your crossbows to the high ground if they're going to die. No, go right, go right. Okay, never mind. He's going straight into high ground, but he's not on the high ground yet. Get on the high ground. Important lesson here. Always take the high ground. Okay, a bit of a remnants of a feudal age. By the way, all of this shit that they added, I love it. I was rereading the release notes, and they, on purpose, in Arabia and some other maps, added new not relics, remnants or things like that. I absolutely love this inclusion of well. I don't know about the mold. I don't think mold can survive like that in the desert without the humidity or whatever, or the moisture. That might be a bit of a question mark, but I absolutely love that inclusion. Oh, Chris, yes, the Berbers. A 2-for-1 Berber night for you. Oh my god, Daniel, if you go on YouTube and you Google some of your favorite cartoons, especially SpongeBob SquarePants, there's a lot of very filthy references. Disney as well. I mean, Disney did it classically with their cover art. Like, I think in the Little Mermaid poster, there's just a big penis just in the middle of the poster that they hid. But there's a lot of really adult references that are made in these cartoons that yeah, looking back at it, like, oh, my kids can watch this because I don't think they know what the hell's what it means, but as an adult, like, yikes. A giant hideous French toast looking creature. What was that? Oh, we got a monk out. Random monk for our Berber. He's converting a camel. Full health camel. Immediately gets surrounded and dies. The monk dies as well. Jerry, returning with a vengeance, has learned from his mistakes. Has more cavalry, less archers. Fewer archers, rather. Sorry. But Jerry's stuck on one town center. I love that he's using the backwood, which our Berber doesn't really have access to. 55 villagers to 49. This is that stage of the game. I think we were talking about this a few days ago with, oh, what was his name? Campbell, I want to say. About how at 40 to 60 is where your villager production either skyrockets or it stalls because you're just so busy with military. The air while tripping on LSD. Camel's not exactly going to be very quick demolishing these buildings. He is giving batters a lot of time to get back into this. Batter's army supply, though, is 2. He's screwed up. He needs to delete the archery range. He needs to delete this house. Delete something and build this castle. You got to get this castle up. Yeah, Hunter, it's looking very bad here for batters. And Jerry just overwhelming his opponent, although he is housed at 80. Doesn't really matter. All of a sudden, he's taking the villager lead. Army supply lead is bonkers huge. What kind of TV show talks about the kids about debt? That's weird. Man, delete the castle and rebuild. You've got enough stone for one more castle. I think Batters is he's in shock at the moment. He's not even garrisoning the villagers. He has room for them. Batters is in absolute shock. He's in that state where you're under attack. You don't know what to do. We've all been there. And wow. Jerry taking the win. 119 APM, not bad. Right at the end of the game. Batters right at the beginning of the game with the APM. Economy, Jerry with a slight lead. A little bit more food and wood. 900 more gold. Not the end of the day. Not the end of the world. No relic gold for either player. But look at Batters. Just almost enough extra stone for one or for two castles more. But this, why didn't he just delete this and rebuild it somewhere here? Nothing Jerry has can take on a castle at the moment. Sorry, Chris. The Berbers lost. Wow. Okay. Well, guys, like I told you, Jerry has been playing a lot of 1 versus 1. So there might be, I'm tempted, there might be a day where it's just all Jerry 1v1s. Credit cards are free money. Oh, God. That is a recipe for fiscal irresponsibility. Oh, my goodness. Credit cards are free money. Oh, man. What a thing to teach. I would write to the writers of the show and be like, if that's the case, can you please max out your credit cards with a cash advance and just send me all the cash you can? Because it's free money, right? Oh, man. Oh, man, EMP's going off in the States. In 7th grade. Interesting. Oh, great. Now you guys are just scaring me. Oh, man. Well, that was a fun game to end it on. Jerry with the win. A nice, quick win for him. I'm surprised Batters took such a good engage, but then, again, the military just stalled out. Instead went more villager count. Doesn't have his production up at all. Look at this. 1 stable. What does Jerry have behind this, by the way? 2 archery ranges. 3 stables. Okay, that's how he was able to get it. So whoever voted that Jerry would go camels, I certainly didn't vote. I certainly didn't think he would go camels. I suspected, I thought maybe he'd do a castle push. I thought maybe Jerry has been so aggressive on Rage Forest that he might want to do a castle push. But no, proves me wrong entirely. Goes full on 5 knights, 11 camels, and 10 crossbows. Wow. But look at this. No follow-up, no infrastructure, no villagers at all. And again, Camel's just not that great at taking down buildings. So after what, being here for 3 or 4 minutes, he's taken down 2 buildings? Batters could have maybe done this a little better, I think. Or either not could have. He probably should have done it a little bit better. Gumball. I'm going to look it up. That sounds amazing. I'm going to write to the people who make the show. If you're telling me credit card money is free, hell yeah, max out yours. All right, guys. I appreciate everyone joining in. I think we're going to end it there. And again, apologies for having the notification on private or the thumbnail on private for the live stream. But yeah, so far, no indication of baby coming just yet, so should be live again tomorrow. South Park, oh my god. Everything South Park said would happen has been coming true, by the way. You as well, Natural Born Patriot. Yeah, we're all, yeah, Chris, you joined right at the end, but you got to see a Berber game, and today's video gives you about an hour of Berber fun. So yeah, chatting's been a lot of fun. It's been so much fun. I've missed a bunch of the casting in some of the Rage Forest games. Missed a few armies here and there, but whatever. Such is life, and I bid you all a good night. And yeah, we'll definitely try to find more Jerry's. And like I said, he's been playing a lot of one-on-ones, so hopefully I'll be able to find some good ones, and we can spend a few hours watching Jerry absolutely wreck his opponents here with Camel, with Monk, with Knight, and with Crossbow. Until then, everyone, have a great night, and I'll see you all, fingers crossed, tomorrow. I will definitely be streaming, I think. I'm like 90% sure, although now that I said that, I'm like 80% sure. All right, guys, have a good night.